Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's get rich now. Look, we're in week number 1. So today is starting week number 1, and that is September the 10th, 2023. So Sunday, September the 10th, 2023, we are going to start our weight loss journey. So for this first week is going to go from September the 10th, 2023 to September the 16th, because each week is going to change. So this week, do what you do. Do what you do. Now I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing to lose weight, to tone, and to do all of that. And either you can do what I'm doing if your doctor and your loved ones say that it's that you're able and capable of doing that, and it's okay for you to do that. But if you have to change some things, do it. Because there's going to be, once we get to maybe week 3 or 4, there's going to be some things that I'm going to do, and I'm going to say, okay, this is the program of how this is supposed to be. But I'm going, for me, to follow it another kind of way. So for this week, 1 week, this is the first week, and I'm just gonna change as the weeks go by. So this is what I'm gonna do. So from September the 10th through September the 16th, so Sunday, and then next Sunday I will have what I'm going to do next, and then the next Sunday after that, what I'm going to do and what I'm going to do. But for this Sunday, it's like I also want to minimize some things from the start so that you guys can easily jump aboard. Okay? So for this first week, continue to eat the way you eat. Continue to eat the way you eat. The only difference is I'm going to work out 3 times a day. And I know you're like, oh, if you can't do, say, 30 minutes, then do what you can do. If you can only do, say, 20 minutes, then do 20 minutes. If you can only do 5 minutes, if you can only do 1 minute, do 1 minute. So for the first week, I'm going to eat, and you might say, well, why are you doing it that way? It's because I'm basically trying to show some people some things where some people will be like, oh, I don't have to eat right. I could just work out and eat what I want, So it's just basically showing that, okay, we're going to take this step and we're going to take that step. But when you take it to the max, that's when you get the most from what you're trying to do. So this week, continue to eat the way you eat. But just work out 3 times a day. You can do your cardio. You can do, if you have a swing or a bike or whatever, ride your bike, do your spin cycle, go to a spin cycle class. If you have a spin cycle bike at home, then, just Google, go to YouTube and get some, go join a class. You could just, there's a lot of videos where an instructor is showing how to, that's in a class. Doing the spin cycle. I'm sorry, sometimes I go a little bit too fast and I have to catch up with my brain, and my mouth can't talk that fast. But nonetheless, so for the first week, I'm just going to work out and just, eat whatever. But please note that when I'm going to curve the way I eat. So I'm not going to eat as much as I usually eat. But, from how you can start to how you want to, and you can go from the max. But sometimes when people go right in and say, okay, I'm not going to eat this, I'm going to work out like crazy, and then they burn themselves out before they can even see results, because they moved, they wanted the results, so they moved to the maximum level. Some people can do it and some people can't. So what I'm doing, again, 1 week, I'm still going to eat the same. I'm just going to work out 3 times a day. So I'm going to work out, say, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I may work out in the early evening, and then maybe about an hour or 2 before I go to bed. So before I go to bed, it might be like just a 20-minute workout video. And but in the morning, I'm going to either work out, in my gym that I have in my home, or I'm going to go to the health club. But it's going to happen 3 times a day. Just period, point blank. Cardio, weightlifting, you name it, I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to still eat regular the way I usually eat, but I am going to cut out the chips, the ice cream. So I'm going to cut out, the stuff, the ice cream and chips and all that. So, and candy, but nonetheless. So I'm going to get on this scale again. I got on it yesterday, so I was at 184.12. So I probably still am at 184.12. But you could probably catch that video because I'm going to post that one. But I'm going to get on here again. And see, this one say 186.4. So I don't know if I should go with the 186.4 or if I should take it to the 184, which was yesterday, 184.12. Because I have been eating a lot, drinking a whole bottle of water and all that, so that makes a big difference. So I think I'm going to stay with yesterday at the 184.12, and then we just go from there. I know you probably like, girl, you better go to the, no, I'm going to go to the 184.12. I'm going to do it my way, you do it your way. But we're going to both, let me stop. But we both, but we both are going to,
radio mode, record mode, voice amplifier.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm using my little voice amplifier thing so that you can hear me. But again, let me say this. Let's say, and I'm going to use my friend as an example. I have a friend, she weighs about, sad to say, she weighs about over 500 pounds. And when I say sad to say, meaning that, whatever happened in her life, whatever happened. We gain weight, it is what it is, but, now we're trying to get rid of it, so let's just do it. So my friend she weighs over 500 pounds. I didn't ask her. I'm just a cute, she's big. And she's so big that she has to be in a wheelchair. But she can walk, but she can't walk from a long distance. If she goes outside to a vehicle, she's out of breath. So let's say you're like my friend and you weigh, say, 500 plus pounds. So if I go to the track and walk for about 30 to 45 minutes, I can do that. But you might not be able to do that. So I'm not asking you to go out there and walk for 30 to 45 minutes and then end up having a heart attack or something like that, because your body is at a different phase than mine. So what I told her was, because, like I said, she lived in an apartment building. Once she go to the elevator and go downstairs, she can't go to the mailbox all the way to the mailbox because she gets too tired and all of that. So I just told her, look, you live in an apartment complex, go outside your door, walk down the hall, come back, go in the house and sit down. Maybe a few hours later, walk down the hall, come back. Because, and you're going to she's still going to have results because she's doing something that she's not used to doing. Any exercise is better than no exercise. And she's training her body to, be able to accept and be able to walk down the hall and come back. And after she do that for a while and she see that it's easy, walk down the hall 2 times or 3 times. And do it several times a day. But, you may not be able to do it every hour. You might have to take 2, 3, 4 hour break. And she's not working, she work at home. So she can do that. You go on your little bathroom break, walk down the hall and come back. So she can do that, walk down the hall, come back, and then increase the amount of times that she's going to walk down the hall. And then when she's conditioned her body to be able to do that, now the next goal is go downstairs to the mailbox and come back. Of course, she goes on the elevator, go downstairs to the mailbox 3 times a day. And when she is able to condition her body to be able to accept doing that, walk around your apartment complex. Or walk up the street if you live in a house and come back. Walk to the corner and come back. And once you condition her body to do that, and then that's baby steps, but she's conditioning her body, and her body is being able to do something that she was not able to do before. So now, is she going to have results? Yes, she is. Because she's still doing some type of, movement to her body, which her body is not used to. So now she's doing things to, to condition her body to be better and to also, lose weight. So again, especially those that eat a lot. If you say there are some people that eat a whole bucket of chicken. If you eat a bucket of chicken for this week right here, if that's what you eat, do you. But work out 3 times a day. Whatever workout that you want to do. I'm going to be doing cardio, weightlifting, going to the gym. I'm going to do the works. But you go on a level that you can go. But just do it 3 times a day. And some easy workouts, you can do, the workouts that in place. Because if you're one of the type of people that can't stand long, do these. This works. And this actually slim up your waistline. And you can do some chair exercises. Google chair exercises. You can do these. You can do some leg lifts. And you don't have to lift it all the way up. Do it on the level that you can do it. And as you continue to do it throughout the days and the months and the weeks, then you'll get better at it. And you can be able to do more. So Google chair exercises. Do chair exercises if you weigh a large amount of pounds. But if you're more like me, let's get it in. Eat what you want to eat for this week. But we're going to get it. We're about to do everything that we set our heart on doing, we're going to do. So am I going to do supplements? Yes, I am. So I may take a multivitamin and enzymes and probiotics. Enzymes are very good because the enzymes, every female should take enzymes and probiotics. I mean, it's just a known fact. Google it. Because, especially if you're someone that don't go regular, is enzyme and probiotics going to make you have diarrhea? No, it's not. It shouldn't. I say it that way. It shouldn't. There are some people that don't go to the bathroom is to do the number 2 in days, weeks, or months. So if you start taking the probiotics, eventually you may become regular, especially if you're doing exercises too. But you have to do some sort of exercises. So taking the enzymes, the probiotics, and it may not happen right away for you if you're someone who don't go to the bathroom often, but it will happen. Probiotics, enzymes, take your multivitamins, work out 3 times a day, continue to eat what you want to eat for this week. That's it, that's all. So that's for week number 1. Stay tuned for week number 2. We can do it. We can lose weight, tone our body, we can feel good. And as you know, the name of this channel is Let's Get Rich Now. We're not just doing financial, we're doing whole success. Success, inner and outer, and all around. So finances, weight, hair, love life, different multiple streams of income, every area, whatever area that you can be successful. And of course, write it down. Write down your goals and your visions and make it happen. But you have to go to my YouTube channels and go under the different titles, because I'm going to have the titles for the weight loss under the weight loss. And then under multiple streams of income, then that's when I'm going to talk about income. When I want to talk about, because I'm going to talk about writing a book, I'm going to put it in that area. I'm going to talk about the different things for the businesses. I'm going to talk about real estate. I'm going to put it in that area. So please go through all the different titles that you want to change your life and make your life better. And sometimes, even if you don't want that area, look at the videos, like, share, and subscribe. Maybe you can help someone else. But right now, let's lose this weight and tone up, girl, because we got to look sexy. You got to look sexy for your husband. And those that don't have a husband that's like me, we gotta look sexy for that husband, that man that God about to send us, and we gonna put ourselves in the way to be found. We'll talk soon. See you next week.